not sure how old I was, but I may have been 6 or 7, something like that. But there was a specific trauma that happened to me that really stunted my writing, and and it's still very much alive in the background, but it's not affecting me. And I can remember it very clearly. As a child, I was quite unwell with various childhood illnesses and sort of things. So I lost a lot of schooling, and actually that affected my maths and my writing, and it also it didn't affect my reading because I think I must have read at home quite a bit. But I remember this one particular time I came back from being unwell, and I was busily doing some writing and trying to learn how to write properly. And I had a particularly grumpy old teacher. Not saying that about all teachers, but some of them can be really bleak. And she was particularly grumpy. And I'm thinking about it now. We may need to get a recovery class for Wellsford Primary School students who were taught by Mrs. In the 1960s. But anyway, I was busily trying to write, and I was writing away, and she snuck up from behind on my left, and she pointed down to her my writing with her witchetty finger, and she said, "What's that there for?" And she was pointing to the margin, and I was like, I, I don't know. It's always been there. Whack! Down came this massive, great big leather strap. It must have been 50 foot wide. Oh, that's how it fell. And whack, it came down on my desk. And she thought I was just being really cheeky and, smart, Alec. But I wasn't. I was just being like, it's always been there, And it's like, it really, I think, dug into my writing and creativity, actually, just in general, for quite a bit. And I wonder actually is there something like that, maybe not a strap, but something else that has sort of hindered your writing or your creative process that you feel a bit held back in it? You see, I truly believe that we all have something we are to give and to create out of ourselves to give to the world. Um, whether it be writing, whether it be painting, whether it be music, sculpture, there's something that we should be able to give out to the world. And often there's something that is actually stopping us from doing that. Now, what happened after that was, as I reflect, there were a lot of people that came and they actually shared encouraging words to me, and they gave me opportunities to express myself, to write, to all sorts of ways to be creative. And then they'll come back and say, "Hey, you did that really well. You really well. That was so good. I really liked how you did this, this, this." And slowly, I suppose that little boy that had been bang um, healed and started to believe that, yeah, he actually has got something in him that has good, that is worthwhile and very potentially good for other people to learn from and heal. To the point where now I'm writing a blog post every week. I've got been doing that for like 10, 12 years, and I've written some books, and I've actually just started to write poetry, which is another story, and I've actually just started to write a novel. How about that? Uh, and it's just an evolving process of actually growing out of that trauma and being able to share life with you and share my writing experiences. And so, what I'm going to be doing in a few weeks' time is I'm going to be running a live class called Writing That Connects. And I'll be launching it in a few days. And I'm going to be covering lots of topics such as where I get my ideas from, and simple tools that I use, some simple writing structures, such as actually what I've used in the process of formulating what I'm sharing with you today. And so I'm going to be launching that in a few days. The next video that I want to share with you is about how I overcame my doubts about my writing. Yeah, we all have doubts, but I'd like to share how I overcame my doubts, and it's actually applicable to anybody to learn how to overcome those doubts. But hey, you might have some questions about writing, you might have some questions about creativity, you may have some questions about what I do. Hey, please email me, barry@turningthepage.co.nz. I'll repeat that, barry@turningthepage.co.nz, and there'll be a link in the comments below, the little section below there, where you can find my email address. Or you may also just like to leave a question or a comment in the comment section wherever you've seen this video. The second thing I'd really encourage you to do is sign up to my email list. There's a link below. You're going to get a gazillion free books from me. And you're also going to get notified about the class and any updates of when it's happening, etc., etc., etc. But hey, I just encourage you to not get hindered by those traumas, big or small, that happened in your past relating to your writing and creativity. Bye.